Morning. Don't know where you are, but where I am. It's early. The world's still stretching. The coffee's hot. And the signals are already coming in. Let's take a look before the day starts making demands. This is Signal Check with Adrian North. Wednesday morning, May 20th. The feed's already moving, the alerts are stacking up. But right now, it's just you, the coffee, and whatever noise made it through the filter overnight. Let's see what's worth knowing before everyone else starts asking questions. More than 600 malicious packages hit the NPM registry earlier today. Same crew, same playbook. They're calling it Shai Hulud, named after those giant sandworms from Dune, which actually kind of fits when you think about supply chain attacks burrowing through dependencies. The threat actors flooded Node Package Manager with code designed to compromise downstream projects. If you pulled from NPM this morning, you might want to double check what came with it. This is the second wave in recent months, and it's not slowing down. The registry is open by design, which makes it fast and flexible, but that same openness makes it a perfect vector for exactly this kind of poisoning. So here's an awkward one. A contractor working for CISA, the Cybersecurity and Infrastructure Security Agency, left a public GitHub repo online with credentials to several AWS GovCloud environments, highly privileged access, just sitting there. The repo was live until this past weekend when someone finally noticed and yanked it down. GovCloud is supposed to be the secure tier for federal workloads, isolated, audited, and someone with keys to that kingdom put them on the public internet. It's a kind of mistake that sounds impossible until it happens, and then you realize how often it probably does. A proof of concept exploit just dropped for a Linux kernel vulnerability patched a few weeks ago, CP 2026-31635. They're calling it DirtyDecrypt. It's a local privilege escalation bug, meaning if an attacker already has a foothold on your system, this gives them the keys to the rest of the house. The patch is out there, but how many systems are still running unpatched kernels? Probably more than we'd like to think. The POC code is public now, which means the window for opportunistic exploitation just opened wide. If you manage Linux infrastructure and you haven't patched yet, this would be a very good morning to schedule that. Stepping off the security beat for a second. There's a piece in Runner's World today about someone who didn't think running was for them. Wrong body type, wrong background, wrong age, all the usual stories we tell ourselves. And then they found a training plan that reframed the whole thing. Not about speed or distance, just consistency, showing up. It's one of those quiet reminders that the thing holding most of us back isn't capability, it's the narrative. Change the story and suddenly the trail doesn't look so impossible. Another Runner's World story worth a mention. Kareth Arnold started racing postpartum in her 30s. No elite background, no sponsorships, just someone figuring it out while raising kids. Now she's an ultra running champion. Just won a 95-mile race. What's interesting isn't just the achievement. It's the reframing of what's possible when you don't start young, don't have perfect circumstances, and do it anyway. She's balancing motherhood and world-class performance and somehow making both work. As a different kind of signal, proof that the timeline we think we're on might not be the only one available. And back to security. Microsoft Exchange has an actively exploited 0-day in the wild, and there's no patch yet. Sec T2264897. It's a cross-site scripting vulnerability that lets attackers compromise Outlook web access mailboxes. So if you're using OWA, someone with the right exploit can get inside your inbox without ever touching your password. Microsoft says they're working on it, but in the meantime, this is live exploitation, targeted but real. If you run Exchange on-prem and expose OWA to the internet, you'll want to monitor access logs closely until a fix ships. It's one of those situations where the patch race is already lost. Now it's about limiting exposure until the fix arrives. That's Signal Check for today. Close the tabs, step outside. The day's waiting. We'll talk again next time.